Hello, everybody. It's a wonderful day. It's a pack drop day. It's the LeBronto pack drop day, where you had a 3% chance at a LeBron James rare, and we are lucky to have Boston-based loyal only Tan joining the show today. He's got 11 packs, I believe, so I think we're gonna open a bunch of those packs and see if he can get lucky and get himself a LeBron James LeBronto rare. Green Curry pulled one, and then it lost $100 in value. Um, and Raf also pulled one, so we're starting to see a little bit of a trend here. If you are an only Tan, it appears that you open one of these LeBrons. So we will see if that stays true with our friend Boston based. I am seeing it, by the way. I just looked on Top Shot just to see what its at the current ask is, and currently it's $211 ask. So that's the LeBronto ask as of right now. Stan Love says, "What's up, everybody?" And Jared already bought the LeBronto, and Jules saying, "Gambling addicts unite." So, anyways, without further ado, let's introduce Boston Base. I feel like the only proper way to introduce him is with this 5-minute intro. I'm just kidding. That would have been pretty sick, though, if I let that run.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, sorry, I don't know. I'm not a pro like you. I don't have a pro setup, so I'm trying to sort this shit out. I don't know. It looks terrible.
No, it looks fine. It looks like you're being caged in.
Yeah. When I Zoom for work, I do it upstairs, but you guys are more of like a downstairs kind of crew,
Yeah, I think I agree with you. We are definitely a downstairs kind of crew. But I remember last time you were showing off. Yeah, the dog's always you get points for the dog. But I remember last time you had like the colorful lights going.
Yeah, I was trying to be like you, but it didn't look as good as yours. I was actually thinking about you today. We kind of know a lot about Mike Zakarian. He walks outside and stuff, but we only see that backdrop for you. I feel like you're in like Venezuela, right?
I'm in Afghanistan, but yeah, no, I'm in Portugal.
Yeah,
not Venezuela, but I'll be in Brazil though in December, so maybe I'll have to show you guys what Brazil looks like. But I hear you want me to walk along the streets like Zakarian does?
Yeah, I want some more slice of life Tandy,
I hear you. That's a good idea. We should get a little more slice of life. It's always nice to know a little bit more about the people that you watch on the internets. So anyway, I feel like the longer we wait to rip your packs, the more value we're taking away from your potential rip.
Oh, yeah, and this is a pure flipping operation here. I have no love for LeBron. I tried to burn all of my LeBron moments just to get this moment, just so I could more easily like offload LeBron's. So, this is a pure, flipping thing here. And I didn't even know about this drop until like they tweeted out that there was an app drop. Yeah. I think I followed this shit pretty closely. I had no fucking clue,
But what goes into your decision though? Is it you're just trying to flip and that's it? And like how do you decide like But for example, how do you decide like 11 packs? How's the lucky number 11?
So I was like, so I bought like 3 because I heard about the pack drop as it was happening. Yeah. And then I'm like, let me like peel back the curtain a little bit here and see what's going on. Like, how many packs are there? Am I just being like a dummy? And then they sent out a tweet like, oh, we sold like 3,000. There's 4,000 left or something. So I was like, all right, well, yeah, I figure 7-10 packs is reasonable, So
yeah. Okay.
But I've been doing this for 2 years, and I'm in the sunk loss fallacy basically, where I line up and I just trust that Top Shot's going to figure it out at some point. So maybe this is it.
I don't think so, but I mean, maybe this is it that you're going to rip a LeBron. That's what we are hoping for.
Yeah. Then I'll be in the green, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I was curious about? I see that sometimes you share on Twitter, like you also collect physical. We always like to talk a little bit about physical here. Yeah. I'm trying to, by the way, I sent a DM. Someone suggested I messaged someone like the card collecting dad or something, and I messaged him.
Oh yeah,
but he didn't message me back.
Tatum's here, PSA 10s. I don't fuck around, or I do.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You
it's
F
fun,
around and find out.
get a little box here or there.
But what else? Are you collecting anything else? Or like, were you collecting anything before this now, like the physical currently in Top Shot? Were you collecting things in the past?
Yeah, so a lot of your guests go on about themselves and get all
Yeah.
biographical and like, yeah, get really like go off on tangents like crazy about themselves.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone cares about me like that. But yeah, like I grew up watching those assholes online on HSN or whatever that were like, you gotta buy these baseball cards. Oh my God, what are we doing? Sell these baseball cards at this price. This is insane. We're going out of business.
I
And
love
my
those
dad would
guys.
be like, get the credit card, get the credit card. And that's, you know, that's the kind of like mindset that you need to get into Top Shot. And so I've been collecting like since then. And I'm a big Celtics fan, so I collect, you know, jerseys, and I got a baseball collection, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Have you collected any game worn stuff?
You know, those are tough. I want to kind of win one of those because they're all like, even for a no name, they're like $7,000 or something,
Oh, okay.
you know. But and it, you know, I don't know. Those are tough.
Yeah.
I think maybe I'll get some of those later on, but I don't really have any game worn.
All right.
Dude,
Well,
the cards have like game worn, you know, stuff. But
swatches, like when they wear 1,000 jerseys in a department store, and then oh yeah, it's Luka number 88. It's there you go.
I'd love to see the operation where they're like cutting up these jerseys and like putting them in the cards or whatever. It's so weird to me, you know.
I know.
But I love your show, Tandy. I think you should definitely have more fun guests on. You know, less of these like, oh well, crypto is here, no, it's there, you know, kind of guys. Not that those are the kind of guests you have. I'm just saying, you know, in this world, you can get a lot of boring guests. You know, I'm not saying I'm a good guest. I'm just a viewer. I'm a fan.
Well, I appreciate that. And you know, if you ever have guests that you recommend or guests that you see online,
get some
that
pros.
you think,
get Tatum, you know, get Grant Williams on here.
Sure thing.
Sure, you've got the connects.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you maybe bring your expectations a little lower, but
okay,
I'm sure we could make something work. All right, let's see what we see.
I'm not a big drinker, actually. I'm really not. I did take shots at the Tall Ships TSD Garden event thing. Aaron Hernandez gloves, Jesus, did they not fit or?
Yeah, I know. Did they fit, Will? That's the real question. Will's showing off that he has Aaron Hernandez's gloves.
I had a friend that worked grounds crew for the Red Sox in high school, and which is like the coolest job when you're in high school, you know.
Of course.
And he got fired, and this is how he tells the story. But he got fired because Ortiz, you know, David Ortiz, Big Papi, gave him some batting gloves like after he was doing some batting practice or something.
You got fired for taking the gloves?
You're not allowed to accept gifts from the players when you work there. So that's what he was telling everybody, you know. Maybe he stole them, and that's how he got fired. But I don't know, you know.
I think it's worth it. I think the story and just having those gloves is definitely worth it.
Yeah, you just got to keep it on the down low, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, do you want to rip some packs?
Yeah, let's rip some packs.
All right.
Let's give you a let's rip. It's an old school let's rip drop. Where is that little girl? I got let's simp. That's not what I want.
How about this Mexican ancient alien, by the way?
I know, right? It's so real.
And it looks like every other alien ever, like depicted in film or media, you know, which is kind of weird.
Yeah. I can't find the Let's Rip video. You want to suggest a video? You got a video you want that give you some good luck? Oh, I did find
Kanye East.
Okay, I'll give you the Kanye East. Let's blow out our eardrums real quick.
I'm an only tan because I only subscribe to the absolute best. Only the best on OnlyTans.
Hey, yo! It's your boy Kanye, not the Westman, but Eastman. Hey, yo, congratulations to Candyman! 2 years of streaming NBA content. 2 years! Hey, yo, your boy BostonBased loves tuning in and talking more. Yo, big ups. Yo, you gonna be a champion just like your boy Kanye. For real!
All right, so before we get into these packs, BostonBased, tell us a little about this guy Kanye East. I've never heard of him. My throat hurts just listening to him. So
Yeah,
what's going on?
Well,
with
I
that guy?
wanted to respect, you commemorating 2 years of your show, which is such like a self-congratulatory like bullshit move.
Of course.
Like it's not. What are you really celebrating? So in order to honor you properly, I look for the cheapest guy on.
Oh, so that's you
Cameo.
don't watch that guy or like that guy. He was just cheap on Cameo.
He was the cheapest one. I'm like, oh, Kanye East, that's great. And he did a terrific job. I gotta hand it to him. I've had other cameos from other like Web3 celebrities. I don't want to name any names. Like in the NFT like hold world. The NFT team hold kind of world. And they've just been garbage. They go off script and you don't get your money's worth for them. So, and he only charges $6. And so it's saying a lot that you don't get your money's worth.
Yeah, $6 too much, if you ask me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get right to it. We have 11 packs here. What are you hoping to rip other than the LeBron?
Oh, I hope it's all just base cards, and it goes back to the community. I hope I get to burn all of these and recycle the moments. That's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's rip them.
All right, let's do it. Let's get you some tunes, or we can first play a couple seconds of the real tunes to see if they're any good. What are they like? Let's hear the real tunes.
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, let's hear it. You got to start opening it. Nope. Is it playing for you? No. Now I hear something. Now I hear something. Yeah. Oh, it's that. It's the bass. It's slap of the bass. All right. I mean, if you want slap of the bass, sure, but it's pretty loud. All right, there you go, Jimmy Butler. All right.
Next one. Julius. All right, let's turn that.
There you go.
There's like no explanation for why they shift from like one of these songs to the other. It never matches the pack or anything. It's just like they just have a few cheap ass MP3s they cycle through. Harry Barnes.
They're playing their Winamp.
Oh yeah. Is it Harrison Barnes that's a big Top Shot guy? Or he was?
He was.
Yeah, he's the one. He's one spot ahead of me on the Jason Tatum leaderboard or something. It really.
Yeah, he accidentally burned a TSD, a Tatum TSD once.
Oh, something.
Look, low serial. Let's go.
Let's explode, guys. Oh, Anthony
Simons,
98
is considered low. Okay,
that's it's under 100. So yeah, Anthony Simons. It's a no. You can't just go next pack now. Wait, there's bad dancing on here? I didn't see any bad dancing on here.
No, me neither. Yeah, there we go. Jump shoot, telling you how it is, BostonBased. I was celebrating everyone in the community.
Oh, okay, that's what it was?
Yeah.
Thought it was mostly people sending you videos. Congratulations, Tanny, on 2 years.
Well, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Kyrie.
Don't we have NFT
Day? There's your explosion. Explosion. Yeah, that means there's no LeBron in this pack.
Yeah. Luke. Oh, LeBron. Oh,
there's your LeBron. Oh, he got the LeBron.
Eat some crow, bitch.
Yeah. Grayson Allen, everyone's favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, and Weisberg, I do take shots at other people, but I don't know. Like, I feel like, if you ever watched, wrestling and stuff, you got to spice things up in this world,
By the way, what's Weisberg talking about? He's
saying take shots at other people in this, in this community and shit, but Some people fucking have it coming, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Some don't. Some are really innocent people that don't deserve the vitriol they get.
No. I have
There's a
no
low
clue what you're
cereal.
talking about, but hopefully this is not your explosion. Good. It's not your explosion.
No.
We're at pack number 3. We keep a running counter here.
I'm glad someone's keeping track.
Yeah.
Am I going too slow or?
No, this is
Good
fine.
pace?
No, chat. Let them know. You want it faster? This is good. All right. This is the next. This is the best for last. Are we going to see an explosion? Or are we going to see a 3% hit of LeBron James? Oh,
What?
Wait,
I
what?
didn't get either.
Where was the explosion? Do you not get an explosion?
I thought you were guaranteed one or the other.
Yeah, me too. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's like I don't know anymore.
Anyone from Top Shot?
Yeah,
Top
anyone
Shot in
Dapper in the chat?
Yeah, you wanna?
Luke, are you there?
Yo, I never harassed. You know, when you say harass in respect to a woman, it always, you know, in people's minds, it sounds like, you know, something like her, you know, sexual harassment or something.
Yeah, right.
She was the GM, so she had every, you know, she was like the person that you're supposed to communicate with on social media. So, yeah. I was pretty tough on her. A pretty tough time in NBA Top Shot history. So,
yeah, but you changed your tune. What happened?
you know, I don't think I ever changed my tune. I think everyone just kind of woke up to the reality that Top Shot kind of fucks things up a lot. But the thing that keeps it going is the amazing community and social media stars like yourself that
Thanks.
that keep people showing up every day. That's why, you know, I was pushing back on Pac Mamba's criticism of Mike Zakarian, saying he's a fudder or whatever. I'm like, this dude's in the fucking Top Shot streets every morning. What are you talking about?
That's true, actually. You know,
if he was a real fudder, he'd just be talking about So Rare, or he'd, you know, join some
or
improv.
building
group
building lineups. Do you like watching people build lineups?
What do you mean?
Zakarian builds lineups.
Oh yeah, you know, it's I like the interactive component where you can go on, you know, Underdog or whatever, and, you know, enter a cheap $10 thing with him, and all that.
Okay, that's cool.
That's
See,
cool.
I've never done any of that. I just like making fun of it.
Yeah, just watching somebody load lineups. I mean, unless you're really into fantasy, I don't know. That's not my thing.
Yeah. All right, let's go. I think we're in pack 5, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
Lucky number 5.
Oh, there you go. Underdog is a sponsor. That's why. See, they're doing it for those dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah, I don't, you know.
Anthony Edwards. There you go.
Ant-Man.
So someone said it was a 60% chance at an explosion. There's your explosion. Vucevic. Is that pack number 6, I think? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Who cares?
Rookie.
Why, you want some, like, hype around, like, the last pack and stuff? Here, I'll go to the,
No, I mean,
done.
you got 6 left.
Reload. Well, you never know. Sometimes you got to reload and check. Okay.
There you go. 6 left. 6 left. All right, so I was right. This is...
Oh, you said 3.
Oh, did I?
No, you didn't say that. So what's going on in Tandy's life?
What's going on in Tandy's life? My daughter doesn't sleep well still. She's 7 months old. Was it you who said, like, no, it wasn't you. I don't think it was you who said, like, your daughter sleeps wonderfully.
I don't know. When somebody tells me, like, oh, they always sleep through the night at certain stages, you know, yeah, I judge them, or I say that.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, all that sleep stuff kind of gets worked out after the first year. The first year sucks.
Now, my son didn't sleep well until he was like 3.5 or something. It was brutal.
Oh. Well, that kid's got problems then.
Sleep problems.
Yeah.
There you go. You got a rippled Kyrie for your pleasure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was the other thing on Zakarian's stream the other day. He kept saying, like, oh, rippled condoms. I'm like, dude, it's ribbed condoms. It's not rippled. Like,
Yeah, you got to keep it sort of vague. The joke is not supposed to be so heavy-handed.
He missed all that because he was abstinence only until like 2 years ago.
That's true. He was drinking the Jesus juice.
Exactly.
De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, these packs suck.
I mean, it's a 3% chase. It's basically all trade tickets other than 3% chase, or maybe like a decent explosion, a low serial explosion.
But it got us on here and got it. It's got the chat.
Yeah. Got the chat vibing. Listen to the lo-fi music.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be too critical of your other guests. I was just riffing. You got great guests.
It's okay. If you ever, like I said, make it happen. That's a clean serial of a DeJounte.
Yeah.
Is he top 75? Is he all NBA? I don't think he is. Right?
Did you see that list of guys that can't rest?
That can't rest? That's great. I love that.
The new rules. I mean, I think it's good. It's just funny. Like some of the guys are on the list. Like,
Oh, so they tell you who's on the list? So they say Ben Simmons.
You qualify if you've made it a All-Star appearance, and there's other considerations.
Oh, that's great. Ben Simmons, you're gonna have to play.
Yeah.
Kawhi, obviously. Paul George.
So I've been fudding a lot today, so I'll say some things I'm excited for in Top Shot. I think the Wemby hype's going to be awesome. And you got some other, I think it's a fun rookie class. I just ran a poll about how people are feeling about parallels as I pull a awesome parallel of Laurie.
Well, let me interrupt you real quick because Jumpshoot just gave you some ice cream. So go for it. What do you say, BostonBased?
Ice cream's so good.
There you go. Ice cream so good. Yum, yum, yum. Yummy.
Yum, yum, yum. I'm not going to debase myself by doing that in a sexual way. I'm not seeing any of these sticker proceeds.
That's going to be a super duper sticker for BostonBased to get sexual on here.
Oh, yeah. That would take a lot.
That would take a lot of stickers. Who's Dalen Terry? Is that like a fake Jason Terry?
Dude. All right. So I've been playing in the cardboard game a little bit, and I do breaks every once in a while and just waste a ton of money doing that. And every bull is fucking Dalen Terry. I swear to God, it's a nightmare pulling Dalen Terry.
The future of the Bulls.
I don't know. Oh yeah, the future is uncertain, right? For Levine, or wait, what's going on there?
Yeah, Zach Levine.
Isn't there some shakeup? Yeah, thanks, Daniel Easterman. I'm more of a Halloween man myself.
Oh, here we go. Glizzy Overdrive. Go ahead, BostonBased. Do the Glizzy Overdrive.
I'm not doing that. I'd like to see you do that, though.
Nah, I'm not risking that being a clip. But thank you for the ice cream, Alexa. Yeah. Ice cream's so good. Thank you for the hot dog. Yummy hot dog.
I've got a family. I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Ooh, ball. There you go.
Yeah. Hey, finally.
Ooh, Seth Curry, baby.
Seth Curry's so good. Yum, yum.
Yum, yum. Thank you for the Seth Curry.
Ugh, I hate Daniel Gafford. Sorry for your chat, Danny. Ugh. All right, one more pack.
Last pack? Is it the last one?
Is it?
I forgot to keep count.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Here's a question for you. What are you dressing up for Halloween this year?
I don't know. I'm thinking about that. My wife wants to dress the dog up as a spider, but I don't think that stands out enough because she's black. You can barely see it. I think she needs to wear something more colorful.
Good point.
Myself is secondary to what we dress the kid up as and stuff. And I think, I don't know. I don't know. Do you guys celebrate Halloween over there in Portugal?
We do. I feel like Halloween is now a global phenomenon. But yeah, my son dresses up. I don't really dress up, and I'm sure we'll dress up my daughter. That'll be fun. Maybe dress her up as a pumpkin, bumblebee, something like that. Ladybug.
Real parched. Sorry, guys. All right, last pack. Two more packs.
2 packs left. Let's go. Let's get this LeBron already.
All right, sorry. Yeah, because I gotta get out of here soon.
Trey Man.
Come on, man. An explosion.
Oh, boy.
PJ Washington.
Stan Love saying Gafford's better than Robert Williams. Oh, jeez. What an ice cold take.
That's a racist take.
Yeah, racist and ice cold. Should we give Stan Love's the boo?
What's that? Oh. Do this, man. All right, here we. It's not going to be this one. But...
What is that? That Green Curry sent. What that is?
All right.
All right, let's go. Saving the best for last.
Mambo or what's it? Last pack. Mamba.
I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. But Mambo, isn't that like Mambo number 5?
Sounds racist.
That's probably racist.
Oh yeah, and that ancient Mexican alien, was it like mummified? Did you
It did look mummified.
So like, did it live there and then get like they were like, oh, let's mummify him out of respect?
I don't know. Maybe we should find a picture of this mummified alien. Let's see. Here's the alien. We'll get that going as soon as you pull LeBron.
Oh, rookie year moment. Oh, swell. I hope it's Dalen Terry.
I bet you it's Dalen Terry.
Please be Dalen Terry.
Let's go.
Oh, debut moment.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
If it's Dalen.
Oh,
bang!
sick.
Dalen Terry. Oh, 2065, my favorite number also. That's so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Top Shot. $20 or whatever, well spent.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Oh, you got it.
I just had to fud enough. Just enough fudding.
Wow. What a hit right at the end. Hell yeah. I guess you gotta go
combo breaker.
Yeah, that was sick. Wow. Let's give him the goddamn
amazing.
Wow. Rigged
and rugged. Damn.
Rigged.
Hate to see it, right, guys?
The last rip. Wow, so rigged. And that's true. Another Only Tan dub. How many Only Tans are ripping LeBron rares?
Stan, my dog's name is Arya. Like Arya Stark from Game of Thrones. Because my wife and I are dorks. But my daughter calls her Ari.
That's nice.
And she calls me BostonBased.
Very nice. Bang! 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 Here you go, Ray Allen. Give you a Curry.
Curry way downtown. Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
Yeah, so LeBron, if you're in chat, thanks for the moment. I'm not a big fan of yours. I think what you've done with your talent and the platform you have, given that amazing gift to talent, has gone to waste. I think you're a corporate shill, an awful person. You haven't really gone behind any causes or devoted your wealth to any causes of any social justice at all. I think you're just a cocky, condescending piece of shit that lies for no reason. You just lie all the time. And
what about the school?
And you also play in the worst way possible, bringing like flopping back in a like awful way to the NBA, you know, and just the whining. If you're considered this generational talent, the greatest of all time, why are you whining and crying to the refs? Just shake it off. If you're good enough, that shouldn't matter, you know? Like he's crying on the court like a little baby.
Yeah, I feel like we should play that because I love that clip. Hello Darkness, where is it?
But it's great to own.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Oh, I tried to watch the new Space Jam, but I turned it off. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I could never watch that.
No.
Yeah, what about the school? What about the I Promise school?
One school? This dude could fucking fund every school in America. Get out of here. And no, I don't think the answer to these systemic problems are just like donations from rich people. But I think if he could devote a lot more than the money he spent on that school in his time, and just devoting and using his platform for good. Like, he just doesn't do that in my mind, in my view. That's just my, that's my view,
All right. Well, there you go. He rips the LeBron James, and then he rips LeBron James. Oh, man.
Yeah. I mean, dude, and like floating from team to team on bringing my talents to West Beach. What was it?
South Beach.
West Beach.
No, I know that was the worst. That South Beach thing was so cringe.
Man.
LeBron's cringe. We talked about this like a few months ago, but yeah, you can't be the best player in the league and be so cringe. He's so cringe. I mean, he's not the best player in the league, obviously, anymore, but he's so cringe. I mean, he's like top 3 of all time, arguably, and he's so cringe. Come on.
Yeah, you hate to see it. You just hope a homegrown team like the Celtics win this year and restore some dignity to the NBA.
I agree. We just have to.
And on that note, I got to go pick up my kid. Great seeing you guys. If anybody wants that LeBron, shoot me some offers. Let's see what the high offer's at right now.
So let me refresh. At the beginning of the stream, it was at 211. There you go. So it's down. No, it's 210 right now.
Well, but the high offer.
High offer is 195. All right. So it's only down $1. That's not bad.
Yeah. All right. I'll think about it. I'll think about what to do with this moment.
All right.
But thanks guys for watching. I'm glad I pulled one, so it wasn't completely a waste of time.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, BostonBased. Take care.
Thanks, Andy. Bye.
Bye. All right. Well, there you go. BostonBased came on the show. He ripped a rare LeBron. He trashed LeBron. But let's hang out. We still got a little bit more time, but there you go. 3% chance at a rare, $10 pack. I asked ChatGPT if the LeBron is worth approximately $200, and that was my prediction, by the way, before the marketplace opened up with the LeBron. So I was right on the money, and it basically gave the expected value of the pack. If you have a 3% chance at $200, that's worth $6. So if you're spending $10, you're losing $4, and then it basically averaged it out somehow with some ChatGPT spaghetti math and said, like, over 20 packs, you should on average rip one LeBron at a 3% chance. But that's probably not true, because every time you rip a pack is like a 97% chance that you don't rip a LeBron. But anyway, we're glad to see it, that so many people in the chat ripped LeBrons. That's pretty amazing. It shows that it pays to be an only tan. It pays to hang out with the chat. Pays to be part of the stream. But what else do you guys want to talk about? One thing I was curious about was those dynamic moments on NFL All Day. I was curious if those are holding any value or not. Is anybody in the chat aware? I don't want to waste a bunch of time trying to look this up, because it is super messed up on my computer looking at All Day. I mean, Mahomes is $389. Then you got some random dude, Grady Jarrett, on the Atlanta Falcons, aka the Atlanta Hawks. He is $54. I'm just like looking at random players right now. Tyler Higbee on the Rams is $42. It's a dynamic moment. And a Mac Jones of the New England Patriots, rookie out of 10,000 is $3. Daniel Jones is a big name on the Giants, is $84. So there you go. I wonder, where's my guy that I ripped? Pitts. I did sell him, but Pitts, let's see if I can look him up. Okay, here we go. Dynamic moments. Should we share that so I'm not just talking to you? Let's share the screen. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. There we go. So these are your dynamic moments on NFL all day. If we sort by high to low, let's see what we're looking at. Well, those are the legendaries. No one's buying those except the big old whales, right? Well, there's a lot of them. What did I do? What have I done? There's too many of these. See, my filters are all screwed up on this thing for some reason. I don't know why. See, I can't even see the tiers. Let's just pretend it's that. Yeah, there we go. It's rare. So Bijan Robinson on your Atlanta Hawks is 420. That's impressive because he's got all of them badges. He's a rookie. It's his rookie mint. It's his debut, etc. Josh Allen, big name. Tua Tagovailoa is 188. Brock Purdy, another big name. Jamar Chase. I recognize some of these names. I just don't watch football anymore. I watched football when Tom Brady was incredibly good on the Patriots and they go to the Super Bowl every year. That's when I was watching football. So I guess I'm what you call a fair weather fan. And now with a family, like I just don't have time to watch anything other than Celtics games, and mostly just when they're in the playoffs. So where's my boy Pitts? Where's he at? Where's my boy Pitts? Is he far down here? I don't know. Let me try to filter this real quick. And you can see my messed up browser. I can't even see anything. I don't know why this happens I think it's because I use Brave. There we go. Kyle Pitts. Let's see how he's doing. Kyle Pitts, 58. I think that's around what it was when I ripped it. So I don't know. I still think it's an interesting concept, and I enjoyed talking to LG about it last week. I thought LG was a fun guest, even though BostonBased might not have felt the same way, but I did. I think it's very interesting. And I do think that like I want to interview more and more people and sort of related, but not exactly inside of Dapper ecosystem stuff. Like that's why I do want to talk to people in physical cards, see what we can learn from them, and maybe just people that are somewhat related to the digital social media, the Twitter sphere. I think like talking to those people could be interesting. I just need some people. Green Curry says, what about a Aaron Rodgers dynamic moment? Yeah, that's not going to have any moments on it, is it? It's going to be him being wheeled to the locker room. So Top Shot Hot Shot doesn't believe the hype about the pack luck, the percentage chance. He ripped 135 packs with a 1% chance and got 0. Alexo says he's doing the real math here. He's saying BostonBased would have had a 71% chance at a miss. So there you go. Jared loved the packs. Let's see. Perfect Serial asking an interesting question. Dynamic moments or redemptions, which is better? It's a good question. I like the redemptions. I thought that was really exciting and fun. Dynamic moments is still new. We still don't really know how that's going to end up. But what I really like about dynamic moments is that it's limiting the amount of rares of a player. So even though people might not like having a montage of a player and they might like singular plays more, I think it's good to be limiting the rares because therefore your other rares and that rare will be worth more. But Jared liked the redemptions way more. And Stan says they announced today that free DFS Rumble is back for all day. Should have had it to start the season, but good that they finally listened. So there you go. If you're into that. And Top Shot Hot Shot likes the idea, but he thinks that the dynamics were executed poorly so far. So there you go. That's where we're at right now, a week later after dynamics. But I did appreciate all NFL All Day reaching out to myself and I enjoyed the experience and I enjoyed seeing what they're up to. So the LeBron pack, the LeBron packs, there you go. Those are done. All day dynamics. We talked about that. Something interesting in the NFT space, I think, is that the Nakamigos project, they are now releasing 20,000 more PFPs. And what happened? The floor price got cut in half immediately. And why don't they learn that supply, when you put too much of it out, it's not good for your holders? That's the supply drop just for Alexo. I know he likes that one. And what else? We also have Stoner Cats. If you guys saw that, Stoner Cats. I bet some people in this chat probably even minted one of those, but Stoner Cats was regarded as a security by the FTC, I believe, and they have to forfeit $1 million and yada, yada, yada. And people are worried about that ruling. Well, does this mean that all NFTs are securities? And I think that something I read online, which kind of makes sense to me, is that I think they're trying to make a splash, and that Stoner Cats, because they had these big names like Ashton Kutcher and Chris Rock, I think, and Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher, they're down bad, huh? Their buddy Danny Masterson goes to jail for being a complete creep, and they get sued. Tough times for Ashton Kutcher. Let's see what we got here. So Alexo loves the supply clip. Is the supply clip a new favorite of Alexo's? That's the real question. Is that overtaking Community? Seattle's Finest says Top Shot should create power up crafting moments. Totally agreed with you there, Seattle's Finest, especially with the parallels. That should be crafting. Should be a bounce pass next to the hoop. That should just be obvious. Burn the player's existing moments to make it dynamic in S5. I agree. Jump Shoot, whose voice is supply? Jump Shoot, it's my voice. It's just really, it goes through a bunch of different filters. Pack Drip says that, yes, Stoner Cats was fined $1 million by the SEC. Exactly. And Jared also loves the supply clip. There you go. And Jump Shoot says Danny is a rapist, not just a creep. Yeah, he is a rapist more than once. Terrible person. And Alexa says the supply video is now his new favorite. KPJ takes. Yeah, KPJ in the news as well for all the wrong reasons. Strangling his girlfriend. And now the Rockets are trying to trade him. This is the problem. Just because he's a star doesn't mean that you should treat him with padded gloves. He should go to jail. I mean, he should be tried, obviously, but he shouldn't just jump onto another team. And for that matter, how is Miles Bridges just about to play this season as well? Like, it's mind-boggling. It doesn't make sense. But I suppose maybe we already have like a jailbird all-star team forming. We have Miles Bridges, we have KPJ. I'm sure we have a few others. So maybe we should just have an expansion team of a prison. It'll be the Prison Penguins. And you'll have KPJ and Miles Bridges playing for the Prison Penguins. Daniel's asking what happened to Vitalik. I don't know. He did support Stoner Cats, though. You're right. Stan Love says Jump Shoot singing Happy Birthday is kind of disturbing. I disagree, Stan Loves. I think you're just being a humbug. Jared says we like actual supply and the drop. Okay. Daniel, thanks, Alexo. Jump Shoot talking about Scott Skiles. What, he's on the prison team? I don't think so. And Perfect Cereal says we need a positive news section after all of this. All right, let's think. Is there anything positive? I know we can celebrate that Team Hold and Mike Zakarian have 10,000 subscriptions. That's something to celebrate. Let's celebrate our buddy Mike Zakarian and Team Hold with 10,000 subscriptions.
That is correct.
So there you go, Perfect Cereal. I hope that sufficed for positive news. Ja Morant is almost on the Jail Penguins team. That's right. So we already have 3 pretty good players on the Jail Penguins, the Prison Penguins. We got Bridges, KPJ, Ja Morant, and I'm sure we could round this out with a couple more players. Kyrie, I don't know. He never went to jail, did he? Zion. The only thing Zion is guilty of is being horny. Kyrie is just guilty of watching flat earth documentaries. So neither of those are punishable by law. Pack Drip wants the community drop for team hold. Go ahead. Let's give it to him.
We love the community.
Alexo says Tandy is underrated. I know, Alexa, but that's okay. This is like a boutique stream. We have, I think, 1,500 subscribers. Where's all these other people? 8,500 other people want to watch the Carrion, but they don't want to watch the Tandy Man, I suppose. What is that about? Jumpshoot says, hashtag team fold. Jared says, we need more drip videos. Stan Love says, we miss the judge. You know, I sent him a couple of texts and wanted to check on him.
So, I appreciate it. Yeah, man, that was an awkward fist bump. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Just gonna clip that. It's gonna go viral. Jesus Christ. No, I appreciate it. It was weird.
It's just, the video just makes me happy, which is why we just need to keep playing it. And I also, the last time Judge was on the stream too, he like broke it down, which is amazing. But I was messaging him, and I don't know where he's at, but he's obviously busy doing his own thing. Tony Kornheiser says, Gilbert Arenas. That's true. He could probably lace him up and come back. And I think Tony Allen also, there's a bunch of players, including Tony Allen, that were recently in the news for some kind of sketchy thing they were up to. Like, what were they doing? They were taking like insurance credits or something like that, or claiming things and taking the money, some fraud that they got in trouble with. Am I playing that recorder? I'm not, but my son does have a recorder, and I tried playing that the other day, and it's actually not that hard to play. I feel like I could do it. I feel like I could make some shitty recorder music for this stream. I definitely think I could do it. You know what else is a tangential? Let's just play that tangential clip. Where are we at here? All right. So another, this is what gets you to 1 million subs. Oh, Jumpshoot wants some recorder music. Maybe I'll have to do that. I'll do some slice of life like BostonBased wants, and I'll be playing the recorder. I think that would be pretty cool. But something that you've all been seeing on Twitter, which is something that I, for some reason, am interested in, are these YouTuber boxing matches. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm interested in it. I shouldn't be interested in it because the quality of the boxing matches are terrible. But I can't help it. Like, I knew about Logan Paul back when he was on Vine, and I always thought, man, Logan Paul, he's so cringe. And then he was on YouTube, and he was huge. His following was massive, and he was still so cringe. And him and Jake Paul would put out these music videos, and it was like the cringiest shit I've ever seen. Even cringier than Glizzy Overdrive, to be honest. And so now Logan Paul is fighting against this guy, Dylan Dennis. And Dylan Dennis is a jiu-jitsu fighter who's like friends with Conor McGregor. And this beef between him and the Paul family started because he was dating some girl, and then Jake Paul started dating her, and then they were supposed to fight, but that didn't happen. And so now he's fighting Logan Paul. And Logan Paul is just this serial scam artist. He's such a scammer. He's made so many bad decisions too in his life. And he's just a scam artist. Like, he's not a good person. He's incredibly popular, but he's a scammer. And with that crypto zoo project he did, the NFT project, and he just completely rugged it. And the suicide forest in Japan and on and on. He's just a scammer. He is a very good professional wrestler, though. I will give him that. I watch a little bit of those clips on TikTok because I used to be into pro wrestling, and he's very good. He's like incredibly good. But anyhow, he's fighting this Dylan Dennis guy, and it's just such a shit show. Like I love shit shows, so I can't stop looking, and neither can the rest of the internet, because you look at Dylan Dennis's Twitter account, and every time he is tweeting about Logan Paul's girlfriend, this model named Nina Agdal, and every time he tweets about her, he's got millions of impressions. So he's going to get richer from tweeting about Logan Paul's fiance probably than the actual fight itself. And Dylan Dennis apparently also scams people. He's also a scam artist. So like, I hope they both knock each other out at the same time somehow. I have a feeling though that Dylan Dennis is going to lose because these Jake Paul and Logan Paul characters, they just fight people that aren't real fighters. Dylan Dennis is a jiu-jitsu fighter. He's not a boxer. So probably Logan Paul is going to win. And that's kind of annoying. I just want to see these dudes lose. That's kind of why I watch. Kind of like when I used to watch Floyd Mayweather box. I just always was rooting for him to lose because he would always duck all these great fighters. He had a lot of great matches too, but a lot of it in the end of his career was like just ducking people. And I still think that that's kind of what happens here too. So anyways, that's the story around there. The other thing is like, is it fair for somebody like Dylan Dennis to be just crapping on this dude's fiance constantly? Like, is that a fair move? I don't think it is. I think he should just be keeping it straight toward Logan Paul and not toward his girlfriend. So they're both shitty people at the end of the day. And but I still want Logan Paul to lose. And I think he's a massive favorite according to Las Vegas. So anyway, that's my tangential. Has absolutely nothing to do with Top Shot, or a lot of you probably don't even know what I'm talking about, but that's what's happening. So Boudevane says, will the jail Penguins have a soccer team? 2 former Dutch national players are now sentenced to jail. One of them still plays in Russia. Wow. We should have a jail Penguin soccer team. We should have one for every league. Jumpshoot says, when Tandy energy drinks? I know, right? Prime. Drink Prime. This fitness influencer guy that I follow called James something or other, he broke down how Prime is complete crap. It doesn't include like sodium, which is what you absolutely need when you're working out. So it's not a hydration drink. It's basically just a fruity sweet drink with caffeine in it. It's not a hydration drink. So he's rugging everyone all the time, basically. Jared would pay $100 for Tandy versus Sakarian. I hope it's not in a boxing match. You know, I make love, not war, Jared. I'll play Zakarian in Uno. Would you pay $100 for that? Green Curry would also. Jeez, you guys really want some violence, huh? You want blood in the streets. Van City says Prime is made by the Paul brothers. BostonBased says Prime is tasty. I mean, I'm sure it is. I think it's very sweet. It's got a lot of artificial sweeteners in it. I've never had one, but it is wild to me that they're so desirable that kids are spending like $10 for a bottle of this stuff. That's the stuff that's crazy. Like, just go get a Gatorade. Just be old school. Don't you guys remember back in the day? It was the yellow Gatorade, it was the orange Gatorade, or it was the red Gatorade. And a cold, like, what was your flavor? Was it the yellow, the red, or the orange? What was your flavor back in the day? Because I know a lot of you probably are from my era, but I think my flavor was always yellow. Ice cold on a hot summer day. Nothing hit like a yellow lemon lime ice cold Gatorade. That shit was amazing. And now there's like a 1,000 Gatorades, and now it's like Blue Crush and all this weird stuff. But back in the day, that yellow lemon lime Gatorade, nothing like it. Green Curry says 3-point contest versus Sakarian. I mean, I probably lose, but I will do it. I'll do it even though I'll lose. Jared says only if I get to play Uno as well. Well, maybe Zakarian and I should do one of those like funding things where like your fans they pay a bunch of money and you could play Uno with me for $100. That'd be fun. Boudevane, he bought the Prime in Vegas, way too sweet, of course. Boudevane, his favorite Gatorade is blue. But Budavane, that's not fair. I'm talking about back in the day. Like, I don't know if you're much younger than me, but back in the day, there was no blue. It was yellow, orange, or red. After that, they introduced blue. Blue might have been the first alternate flavor of Gatorade, if I'm not mistaken. BostonBased says they have an ice pop flavor that's really good. I think he's talking about Prime still. Daniel has never had Gatorade. Seattle says, who's your prediction for Rookie of the Year? I guess you got to go Wemby, Seattle. I think he's going to have a lot of playing time. I don't think there's a lot of other people that are going to take the shine away from him. Because then you got like Scooter McGavin over there. And he's, if Dame is still there, then I don't know. He probably won't see as much touches. If he's not, then he could have a good shot at it too. Daniel's asking, do they have Gatorade in Portugal? They might. I've actually never bought it here. I don't think they do. I don't think it's popular, at least. I don't think they do, actually. I don't think they do. Tony's favorite also is blue. Shane wants another handshake video. Shane, you weren't here earlier, but I'm going to do it just for you. Just because you showed up live.
So, I appreciate it. Yeah, man, that was awkward. Fist bump. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Just gonna clip that. It's gonna go viral. Jesus Christ. No, I appreciate it. It was weird.
Oh, this is a good point. Green Curry says Chet could be Rookie of the Year. That's true, since he technically is a rookie. He also could be a Rookie of the Year. That's a good point. Budavane says he's much younger than me. Oh my gosh, Budavane, how old are you? You must be like 18. Alexo likes purple. See, these are all these young dudes. Alexo, Budavane, you guys are all youngins. All right, I'm pushing 40. I'm an old man. Back when I was drinking Gatorade in the golden era of Gatorade, that was probably like 27 years ago or something. That's a long time. Tony says purple is great. Jared says yellow is only good if it's so cold it hurts. I agree. It's got to be so cold it hurts. As the Brazilians would say, bang geladinha. If you have any Brazilian friends and they're going to serve you a drink, tell them you want it bang geladinha. Shane says he missed that handshake clip. Well, we got to do it for the only tans in the chat, Shane. That's why you watch this on replay. You don't get to ask for clips. You got to be here live. That's how this works. Early 90s is when Jared was drinking Gatorade. Myself as well. Early 90s, probably 96. 96 is probably the golden era of me drinking Gatorade. BostonBased says, I'm like green Gatorade, and I call it green because lime is the predominant flavor. Are you talking about the lemon lime? Are you telling me that the yellow Gatorade is green? Hold on here. Lemon lime Gatorade. Let's look it up. So you're right. It does. You could argue that this is green. That's true. You could argue that's green. It's definitely right in between yellow and green. SF City saying, what's up with the background? Did I smoke again? We keep this background going so that people's dogs pay attention to the stream. That's what this is all about. Shane says, did we talk about Judge's non-existence? Yeah, we did talk about it a little bit. Just about how there's no word from Judge. And I texted him, like I said, but no word back. Ghosting me. He's leaving me on red. All right, guys, you got anything else for me? You got any other questions? Here's a picture of Judge without a shirt on. Here's SBF. Here is Kawhi. Here's Stan Loves when he says that Gafford is better than Williams.
Damn, that's cold.
Cold. It's a cold take. Any other questions from the chat? And then we'll call it a day. So let's see. I'll give you guys a couple seconds to think of something to say. And then we'll do it. Well, I don't think that there's any questions. Oh, here we go. We have one question. Shane says, thoughts on the LeBron 299 moment, the rare LeBron. I think it's cool to collect a set of anthology moments of some of the greatest players in the history of the NBA. I think that it's easier to understand that if you're an outsider, to be able to look at a full set of LeBron anthology moments. It feels similar to the physical experience, I would say. So yeah, in that regard, I think it's great. I think it's great to curate NBA history in this way. If you're asking me in terms of like buying the packs, I just I guess I'm more risk averse nowadays. So I'm not really chasing a 3% a 3% chase. Maybe if we had some like very clear trade ticket utility coming up right around the corner, I would do it. But 3% just I'm not really all about the 3% chase. But obviously some people are, and a lot of you did and a lot of you hit. So doesn't mean I'm right. Good for you guys that did it and hit it. Jared says the world loves parallels of everything. Shane says $211 for that LeBron sounds low. Alexo was asking for PPE show and tell pictures. I don't think he's in the chat, unfortunately, Alexo. And Jared says there's an offer for 150 out the gate over here. And Boston Base wants more information about the Mexican alien. All right, let me just once and for all try to find this Mexican alien. I had it up and then I got rid of it. All right, let's look at the Mexican alien. The Mexican alien. There's the Mexican alien right there. If this is what aliens look like, I think we're safe, guys. That is a really small alien. Look how tiny he is. Look at his little dainty hips. He's so dainty and small. Look how massive his head is. Looks like it would be really hard to move around. He just looks like he'd be moving around really slow and brittle. Got the ribs. He's got no cage in the ribs. It's just all together. He's got his clavicle all jutting out. That's a weird looking alien. If that's what aliens look like, guys, I think we're safe. But I like that alien. He's Mexican. I like that about him. You could tell he probably gets down on some like queso. You think he gets down on the queso? You think he likes it spicy up in there in that spaceship? He's in the spaceship above the Mexican restaurant. He comes down on the spaceship, puts on the fake mustache and the hat, tiptoes in the back of the kitchen, gets the tortilla chips and the guac, takes it back up, comes back down. I forgot the queso. Gets the queso now. Gets back in the ship. And he's out of there. And he's eating it with his other weird-headed, clavicled friends. A Mexican chip party on the spaceship. So there we go. That was our analysis. Thank you, Boston Base. That was a good take. Shane asked, when will we have packs for sale in the marketplace? According to Roham, real soon, Shane. Don't you wait. Don't you worry, Shane. Real soon.
Rohan.
SF City says the new user page looks slick, like a gallery of cubes. I agree. It is a slick gallery of cubes. Jumpshoot says, I bet Jeb shows up if we start talking aliens. He was over 1,000 years old and found in a mine. Well, what was he doing in there for so long? He ran out of chips. He should have come back out, got more chips. Shane says he could probably take you. Careful. He probably could. He'd probably shoot me with a gamma ray. Budavane says he seems high as F. And SF City says, do a alien impression. I don't know. I bet you, what if aliens are just like super normal sounding? What if they live among us, SF City? Why don't you hit the bong and then think about that? What if the alien is your neighbor? And you think the alien's going to come out and open the door and be like, show me to, bring me to your leader. But really, the alien is just like, hey, did you catch the game last night? That's what's scary, isn't it? That's what's scary. Boston Base is being he's typing out some violent sexual language. Alexo says debut t-shirt. All right, Alexo, he's just calling out his favorite clips now. Budavane asked, did I pin Momes? Of course I pinned Momes. Pinned Momes. Pack says, the pack marketplace before the season starts. SF City says, with your face. I think the alien with my face, I think. Stan Love's asking, did I watch Secret Invasion? No, I don't know what that is. BostonBased says, I'm an alien. It's true, BostonBased. That's why I don't walk on the street, because you can't see my webbed duck feet. I've webbed duck feet. Alexo asks, do aliens like digital collectibles? Probably. They probably collect them. Shane Spence says, no Trump. Show us your pins, says Jump Shoot. It's a Larry Bird, and it's a Larry Bird rare, and it's what else is it? It's the Derek White moment, and it's a Marcus Smart playoffs moment. Those are my pins. Show me your pins. No Trump. Trump needs that filter though, Shane. Trump needs that filter. Well, maybe we'll just for you, I'll fire up that filter, which kind of is kind of annoying because it's no longer supported, so doesn't work. It might not even work. Let's see if I can get it to work. All right, let's see if I can get this to work. It looks weird as hell right now, though. Oh my gosh. All right, talk amongst yourselves. Let me try to figure this out. Boo, 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 boo. Let's see. Okay. All right. This is just for Shane. Here we go. This is just for Shane. Ask Trumpy some questions. I know that Poker Pro Eric is always asking for questions, but okay, I'm back. How's everybody doing? Don't actually care. Don't care. Just ask to be polite. Don't really give a shit how you're doing, to be honest. What is my top shot? My top shot is Harry Nut 69. Daniel, thank you for asking. Harry Nut 69. Everybody like the stream. If you don't like the stream, quite frankly, you're a fake fan. And Trumpy doesn't like fake fans. You can get the hell out. You can go back to where you came from. Shane says, we look alike. We're entering the danger zone. Shane says, I heard you ran for president next year. Shouldn't I run for president? Would you rather have me, or would you rather have that little Mexican alien, Joe Biden? If you ask me, the Mexican alien is more likely going to run that country better than Joe Biden, if you ask me. Mexican alien. I like the sound of a Mexican alien. My thoughts on the SAC? A bunch of crooks. Stay off my back. Let me trade my Trump NFTs in peace. Why'd you go after the real criminals? Why'd you go find the emails? How does being charged feel like? It feels bad. Real bad. Why'd you go ask, what's his name? PJ Tucker. He didn't like being charged, did he? He didn't let that clip publish at NBA Top Shot. Weak behavior. Weak behavior. Backtrip, thank you, my friend. I know that you're one of my biggest supporters. I know that you love my red hats, and I love wearing red hats. Thank you, Backtrip. Alexo's asking about illegal aliens. We build walls, Alexo. We don't let illegal aliens stay in this country. We build walls. We don't want them here, Alexo. Go back to Mexico. Eat the queso and the guacamole in Mexico. You don't need to come here. Get back on your spaceship. Eat the queso somewhere else. Who's going to be my VIP? I think you know who's going to be my VIP. I think you know who's going to be my VIP. It's going to be Roham.
Rohan.
Do I like judges? I don't like any judges, to be honest. I wish the judges would leave me alone. Stop bothering me. I'm just trying to eat a sandwich on my golden toilet, and my lawyer's like, Trump, get out of the bathroom. You got to get some clothing on. You got to get some clothing on. Put the burger away. Get some clothing on. We're going to court. I'm like, not this again. Alexa says, do I like ice cream? You bet your bottom dollar I like ice cream. I eat it on the toilet. I eat the burger, and then I eat the ice cream on the toilet as well. I like the ice cream. Kai Jones, thank you. Maybe I'll consider Kai Jones. He sounds great. Yes, I eat ice cream, as you know. My favorite Gatorade, I like the piss color. The piss one. The one that looks like piss. They only sell it in Russia. Okay, thank you, Alexa. I look forward to having your vote. I very much appreciate that. Thank you very much.
All right, well, that was Trumpy. I'm glad that Trumpy could make it to the show. We're at like an hour and 15, guys. I think that's good. I think we have stretched this about as far as we could. I hope you all have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you all enjoyed watching a rare LeBron get ripped. And I will think about getting a guest on next week. If you have any recommendations, if you're like Boston Based and you have someone you'd like to see on the stream, let me know and I'll try to get them on. And we will talk again next week. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.
Static Selector.